Thank you for the nail pierced hands. We are going up. Yeah. We're going up together. We're going up to come in the name of the Lord. We are going up. Your servant David, rebuilding the temple of praise. Jubilee out of Zion. You are not a God created by you are God alone from before time began.
Count on the seconds. So when I see my clock turn, I'm just going to count to 10 from 10, and we're going to just let all our shout. Sphere, right? What is Eastern Standard Time? What? Six hours? 5 hours? Life and made some changes. And some of us, when it was over, went right back to what we used to do before. Right, brother? We have to get up and go. That's what the opportunity is in 2021. For your blessings, dear Lord.
Me ministering, and if I probably jump around, just know that I am overwhelmingly happy that I've made it through the end of the year. My testimony is at the beginning of the year, in majesty, let all the earth rejoice. To age he stands, and time is in his. How great is our God? Sing with me. Is our God, and I just have forever will be.
Was so nice. You see, that's what a Christianity. Sister Gloria. Everybody has a paper? Everybody got papers? That you learn in 2020. This in 2020. So that's where we're writing it down. So there's a
and the AC is on. So I would rather wear my hat than to catch a flu because there's no more flu. Everything is corona. something new that's going to be launching shortly. I have a granddaughter. There are no domino noise. And then I realized one night I went out around 8 o'clock. Didn't pay. That was I hear his mocking voice call out among the
first of all, that I will be victorious in this race. I was I've told Satan, get thee behind. Victory is mine. Victory today is mine. From the moment you were born, you've entered a race. And we are in this race until we quit life. You can win in your family life. You can win in your spiritual. It speaks that people will be lovers of themselves, and I'm the only one here that love myself. Will come again someday. Now tell me, last year you had to feel, okay, not last year, year before when we had and yes, and make tonight and next night, and next beginning of a new year. In this pandemic, we are doing things quite differently. We are eating different. Now, I'm not being insensitive to what's going on. I'm not being insensitive. But my friends, God intends for that a lot of us attend work and attend a lot of other activities. When it's time to get together as a group and worship God, because we all need each other. In some of the friends that you had. No, I'm not saying that you're not. I heard about us in blood. He loved me ere I knew it.
Wiped away and dry. Won't give you any answers. Everything is upside down. Wrong is right.
by Sister Toya Foy.
Keep your doors locked. Time seemed to stand still. Eyes were glued to the clock. Tick tock, tick tock. So,
the 10th apple effect. The 10th apple did not lack taste, did not lack the potential to satisfy his hunger, but the only thing lacking was his gratitude for another day cannot be taken for granted. The 90th year of life should seem just as exciting as your 16. I don't want us to fall into that trap of the 10th apple where we become negligent of the many blessings that we have received. Come on and got off your bed, that's a miracle in itself right there. You came up, you went to the bathroom, you flicked on the light, it came on, and you turned on the shower and hot water came through. You are sometimes the bad things cause us to dig deeper.
In this COVID situation, I party throughout the world, and I am thankful for the privilege to be a part of this body of believers who are together. So I am happy. 2020 was a really great year. Inspired.
All right, Miss Enos.
Not one day that passed that I don't hear from
Amen, indeed. That's quite a blessing.
Their path and you go on with your life. But that's not how it works. Because we are trying to get into the kingdom and we would like to know.
Grateful for.
I'm grateful for being here.
tribulation that God has kept us and He has brought us through. And I just want, we never, ever should stop praising Him. So I thank Him for my husband. Like that, we will be strengthening others, we will be strengthening ourselves. As they say, iron sharpeneth iron. Let us do good that we see every face that we've been seeing for all the years when Christ.
It's impossible. I don't understand. How am I here? And this church is special. With a strange feeling, normally on my right side.
I didn't know, of course, what was going on 6 weeks ago. And he encouraged me to go to and see a doctor. I give God praise for that, because you can imagine, how I was feeling having to go back to hear the results of the test.
It was tough. It was mean. It was downright ruthless. But we made it.
My comforter, my all in all. Of Christ, for I am here.
All our failures and all our mistrust and all of our not depending on you, to fully trust you, come what may, Lord, and may we